There is some really exciting new information coming out of the medical and scientific space around breathing and mental performance. Before we dive into it, it might be important to put this term mental performance into some box that we can collectively agree upon, understand, study, and learn more from. So when we talk about mental performance, we're simply talking about human cognition, cognitive function, attention, memory recollection, and basically how our brains work on a given day. All of us can probably relate to hopping out of bed many mornings and being in a total brain fog, feeling like we weren't our sharpest selves, or we weren't 100% on point. And maybe we stop to wonder why. What are the multitude of factors that determine whether we're going to get out of bed ready to teach and learn and engage with new information, or whether we're going to hop out of bed, wander around in a cloud, and bump into the walls? A new realm of study surrounding breath and the brain is producing some phenomenal insights into this area. Most recently, into the relationship between nasal breathing and memory recollection. The studies focused on the olfactory bulb, which is responsible for how we process smell and its relationship to the hippocampus. One of its roles is how we remember things. In short, the studies showed a strong correlation between nasal breathing and improved memory recollection. When we think about the multitude of spaces in which this information can be valuable, we can turn our attention to the next generation of students working to learn and teachers working to teach, the next generation of workers and business leaders, and the next generation of athletes who are out there on the field making decisions, important decisions, fast. It's inspiring to think that we can support them and help ourselves with something as simple as closing this guy and using this one. While the formal study of breath related specifically to cognition and memory recollection is fairly new, it's exciting to see some of it correlate with what we know from an evolutionary biology perspective. As a species, the ability to smell something and remember it profoundly has been really important. We can smell something that can hurt us, something that's poisonous. I can smell a gas leak. So the relationship between the nasal pathways in the brain have been long rooted in our evolutionary development, and it's exciting to see this material get new coverage, exposure, and to learn more and more about the links between our respiration and our mental function. I'm inspired to think about the advantages that we can take and the benefits that we can gain from something as simple as breathing on purpose.